I got trapped in a mountain. I was stranded in a mountain. So I landed in Denver. The cabin we were staying at was at the top of a mountain in Breckenridge, which is 2 hours away. I land at like 10 p.m. It's dark outside, it's snowing, it's cold. I don't like that. I'm not used to it.
What time were you supposed to land?
I was supposed to land at like 7. When I got onto the plane, the pilot goes over the intercom. He's like, hey, we're going to have a delay. They're going to do maintenance on the plane. We don't know what's going on, but we're going to figure it out. Don't say that. Hour and a half, maintenance people coming on and off the plane. I finally land in Denver. I have to take a 2-hour drive to Breckenridge, Colorado at the top of a mountain. Pitch black. I find an Uber. It's like $400 to get out there. I make it to Breckenridge, Colorado. Now it's the time to drive up a mountain in Breckenridge to get to the cabin. My Uber is in a regular Cadillac. Not like a big SUV Cadillac, like a little,
Like a mom
like a
Cadillac.
little mom Cadillac.
Yeah.
He's driving 12 miles per hour because we're going up at the top of a mountain and it's snowing outside and it's 1 a.m. I can't see anything. There's no street lights. I can see little glowing eyes in the distance. That's all I know. At like 2 miles from the cabin, we get to this part of the mountain where the map starts to go a little haywire. We're losing service. My Uber driver doesn't know where to go. We can follow the trail up to the mountain where I think we're supposed to go, or there's like this little deviation path, but it's pitch black. You can't see where this little deviation patch is, but it seems like if we take this deviation, we can just skip half the mountain and go up to the cabin at the top of the mountain. So my Uber driver stops the car and he goes, sorry, I can't figure out where I'm going. He said, I think I'm supposed to turn here. We start to go on a decline. Now I'm like, hold on. We were just going up for about 45 minutes. Why are we starting to go down? He's going down the middle of the mountain where there's no roads.
Like the valley.
We're on fresh snow. Now I'm a dumbass, but I know something. This Cadillac is not made to go through fresh snow
2 feet of it.
at 1 a.m. on a mountain. A minute into driving through that valley in the middle where there's no roads, just fresh snow and ice. Cadillac is stuck. I'm trapped in the middle of the mountain. It is literally -9 degrees outside, 1 a.m., pitch black, icy glowing eyes. We're shoveling snow out the bottom of his car for 35 minutes, pushing his Cadillac. I'm a weak boy. I can't push a 1-ton vehicle. I try to call Cam. Cam's already at the cabin. There's no service. By the grace of God, I get one signal. I got one chance to get one call. I call Cam. I said, Cam, I'm in the middle of the mountain. Help me. I'm gonna drop my location. Come get him. I'm stuck. Cam comes, rescues me. We go to the top of the mountain. Fast forward. We enjoy our time in Breckenridge, Colorado. 3 days later, it's time to leave. Cam is driving from Colorado back to Texas. I'm flying. I have to find a way to get to the airport. The day before I leave, I schedule an Uber. Pick me up at 8 a.m., take me 2 hours to Denver. Wake up the next morning, I check my Uber. Uber's still scheduled to pick you up, Peyton. 5 minutes before that Uber's supposed to pick me up, I get a notification from the Uber app. Hey, your ride is canceled, dog. Good luck getting to the airport. I spend the next 30 to 40 minutes trying to schedule Ubers, all canceling. They don't come all the way up to Breckenridge. They don't want to drive in that snow. We start to go into panic mode. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're at the top of a mountain, the closest town, 15 minutes out. My friends say, hey, we will drive you to that town 15 minutes out and we'll try to help you and see if their Ubers can pick you up out there. We parked in front of like this little market.
It had like saloon doors.
I go into the market. Everybody in there knows everybody in there.
Jameis, is that you?
I tell clerks behind the counter, I go, hey, excuse me, I am stranded. There's no Ubers that come out here. I need to go to the airport. I'm going to miss my flight. I spent $1,300 on this flight. She goes, oh, honey, you're mistaken. Ain't no Ubers coming out here. Help me get to Denver. They're the sweetest ladies ever because they start to converse with themselves. They start to talk about city folk in the area. They're like, John's got that car, but nah, he just got that tire replaced. A guy comes next to me and he goes, I'll take you to the airport, but I got 3 German Shepherds in the bag. They won't bite you, but they'll get in your face. I said, what? Then he goes, you got a cigarette? What? The lady behind the counter tells me, hey, there's one driver in this town that is here for that exact reason. She writes her number down on a piece of paper. I go outside to call her. That guy with the 3 German Shepherds comes up next to me again. He goes, hey, excuse me, man, do you have a cigarette? I said, bro, I just talked to you. I call the lady. I can pick you up in a town that's 15 minutes out the other way in about 45 minutes. We all go to this town, literally the middle of nowhere, but one gas station. There was the oldest man I've ever seen. And so I went in there because I needed water because I was panicking. I was having a panic attack. I kid you not, that old man comes into the gas station while I'm checking out. Excuse me, sir, do you have a cigarette? What is with cigarettes in this town? The lady that's supposed to be my one driver calls. She goes, hey, little problem. I'm gonna be about 5 minutes past my time. Fast forward, she was like 30 minutes late. She comes around, she picks me up from the gas station. She starts cussing out every driver, and I was like, this is my last time going to Colorado.